A Tapestry of Stories. Introduction to American History. American history is a complex and fascinating journey. It is a story of diverse people, bold ideas, and constant change. From the first settlers to modern times, the American story is one of triumphs and struggles. It is a story of building a nation. This essay explores 4 key periods in American history: colonial America, the American Revolution, Reconstruction, and industrial America. Each era reveals important themes and events that have shaped the nation. By understanding these periods, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of American history. We see how the past continues to influence the present. Let's begin our journey by going back to the very beginning, when the first European colonists arrived on American shores. Planting the seeds. Colonial America, 1607 to 1763. The story of colonial America begins in the early 17th century. Europeans, primarily from England, began establishing settlements along the Atlantic coast. These colonies were formed for various reasons. Some sought religious freedom, others desired economic opportunity, still others craved adventure in a new land. Life in early America was challenging. Colonists faced harsh weather, disease, and conflicts with Native American tribes. Despite these hardships, the colonies grew. They developed their own unique identities and systems of government. The colonists relied on agriculture, fishing, and trade for survival. Tobacco became a major cash crop in the southern colonies. This led to the forced labor of enslaved Africans, a dark chapter in American history. As the colonies prospered, they also began to chafe under British rule. This tension eventually led to the American Revolution. A nation forged in rebellion, the American Revolution, 1763 to 1783. Following the French and Indian War, tensions escalated between Great Britain and its American colonies. The British government imposed new taxes and regulations on the colonies. The colonists protested, arguing that they should not be taxed without representation in Parliament. Events like the Boston Tea Party in 1773 symbolized the growing resistance. In 1775, the War for Independence erupted with battles at Lexington and Concord. The colonists, led by George Washington, faced a powerful British army. The Declaration of Independence, signed in 1776, declared the colony's separation from Great Britain. It proclaimed the ideals of liberty and equality. The war raged for years. Finally, in 1783, the Treaty of Paris recognized American independence. Section 4. Picking up the pieces. Reconstruction, 1865 to 1877. The American Civil War, from 1861 to 1865, was a brutal conflict over slavery and states' rights. It ended with the defeat of the Confederacy and the abolition of slavery. Reconstruction was the period following the Civil War. It was a time of rebuilding and redefining the nation. The goals of Reconstruction were to integrate formerly enslaved people into society and to readmit Confederate states into the Union. The period saw the passage of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, known as the Reconstruction Amendments. These amendments abolished slavery, granted citizenship to all persons born in the United States, and protected voting rights. Reconstruction faced immense challenges. Southern states resisted federal efforts to enforce civil rights for African Americans. White supremacist groups like the Ku Klux Klan emerged, terrorizing black communities. By 1877, federal support for Reconstruction waned. The South entered a period of segregation and Jim Crow laws, which denied basic rights to African Americans. Section 5. The Machine's Roar, Industrial America, from 1870 to 1914. The Industrial Revolution, which began in the late 18th century, transformed America in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. New technologies, such as the steam engine, electricity, and the telephone, revolutionized production and communication. Factories sprang up in cities, attracting millions of workers from rural areas and immigrants seeking a better life. This period saw the rise of big business and industrial giants like Andrew Carnegie in steel and John D. Rockefeller in oil. The growth of industry led to increased urbanization, wealth disparity, and labor unrest. Workers faced harsh conditions, low wages, and long hours. Labor unions emerged to fight for workers' rights and better conditions. The Industrial Revolution had a profound impact on American society. It led to economic growth, technological innovation, and the expansion of cities. However, it also created new social problems, such as poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation.